Is it a cannonball? Let's get Bleeper Bob on it. He'll know exactly what it is.
Cannonball?
I think it's a cannonball. Yo, we're using a Nokta Legend today with the new version 1.17 update. Apparently there's a few modifications to the beach program. How does it compare on the beach to the earlier versions? Well, I don't really know because I've never used the Nokta on the beach. Sounds pretty good. Straight away, we're into the spendable pound coin. So I've made no changes to this default beach setting at all really. I've just turned the sensitivity up and that's the way I'm using it. 2 tones, let everything do what it should do. Let's do a noise cancel. Don't forget I'm running sensitivity at maximum here, so it's going to be a little bit punchy. I'm using the 2 tone with the iron volume set to maximum. Iron. Iron. Come on, you coins. Now, just for a bit of information, yesterday on this beach there was a massive storm, a bit of a tornado actually, but it was just isolated to this area. So there's been a lot of movement regarding this shingle and the sand. Obviously I can't do any depth test because digging on this sand is really hard. But all I can say is no false signals, lovely and smooth, with a sensitivity quite high. There's one there, look. There it is, look. See it? Shining away. Shining away. It's another pound coin. Look at that. Do you know what I like about this Legend coil? It's elliptical, but it's got the flat bit on the back, so it just sits on the sand without rolling over. Absolutely brilliant. It's little things like that will put you in a good mood. We're finding big stuff, small stuff. The machine isn't false signalling, it's doing everything it should do. No complaints at all. Using the 2 beach frequency modes, you've got MD and MW. Well, it's kind of self-explanatory really if you think about it. MD is the ground balance for dry sand and MW is the ground balance for wet sand. Now, dry sand and wet sand have different properties. So if you go on to the wet sand with the wrong ground balance setting, you're going to have a bad day because you're going to have lots of false signals. So the MW choice settles everything down and sets the machine up for the conditions. So if you're on dry sand, you can use any inland program really, including the MD. Hope that made sense. All right, we're right up against this wall now. Let's see how close we can get. Obviously steel reinforcement. And this is where the little 6-inch coil on the Legend will come in absolutely perfect, getting right up to that wall there. Beautiful sea, look. Let's work towards Bob and see if he's found anything. This one's coming up at 33. Going to have a quick spadeful out of it and see if anything changes because that tide's coming in fast. Straight down the middle there, you know, but it's filling up with water fast. Okay, right, It's out. Just out of interest, guys, look how deep this was. It was that deep. Oh, look at that. I think that's a cannonball. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's a cannonball. The right shape, right weight. I'm so glad I didn't give up on that deep signal. What's that? Oh, no. Is it? Isn't it? Why don't you post in the comments below if you think you know what that is? Now, the only thing that makes me slightly suspicious is it looks sort of more cast than rusty, if that makes sense. It's a weird one. One thing I do like about this Nokta Legend is the discovery sweep. What stops you in your tracks? Never mind the hone-in sweep where you're over the top of the target, it's a pre-buried target, whatever, you know the score. But when you're actually real life detecting, this machine has a very nice habit of stopping you in your tracks, because there's not a load of fringe noise going on. It's just quiet, ferrous, non-ferrous, simple as that. Another one of those 44s. There it is. I've moved it. Ah, look at that, look at that, look at that. Another £1 coin, yay! So guys, do you use the Nokta Legend on the beach? If so, how do you get on with it? And why not post your favourite settings in the comments below? 16. I hadn't had a 16, it's bouncing around a bit. Hang on a minute. I can actually see that on the surface, look. That looks to me like a silver chain. All right, it's on the surface, but we've had a bit of silver with the Nokta and a cannonball. So there's big targets and small targets. Brilliant. And there will be a written Nokta Legend review on the Skill School website. So drop over to there, and why not sign up to our newsletter? Well, that's it, guys. That's my little run out with the Nokta Legend. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. And if this video's brought you any value or entertainment, why not stick around and become a part of the Skill School community, and we can do some more tech testing together. Bye for now.